How are you? Ooh, paired crumbs, I see. How am I doing? Well, I'm doing just fine, I guess. It is what it is, I guess. Okay. I think it's working.
Time to go. One with nature.
What? Why is it not working? Try again. That works. Nice. Perfect. Michelle. Who's Michelle? Is she the one? Is she the dandelion girl? Guess who I have to kill? I guess who do I have to kill? Working. Okay. Do your... You should do your comms. You haven't even finished your Archon quest. It's been there for like what? Maybe 2 weeks? You haven't even done your dailies for 2 weeks. And you're telling me to do my dailies? Irony.
Time to go. Time to go.
Do your dailies or else. Finish that damn Archon quest, man. It's annoying. Just do it. Oh, other person. Wow. Come on, you haven't even gotten to the best part of that Archon quest yet, which is the end. Oh, other random person. Wow. Oh yeah, Hannah, this is one of my 3 moderators that have come in every now and then. So of course there's Rad, there's Right, and then there is Spec. The trilogy of moderators. Nah, obviously not.
Time to go.
Even if you are, you're the worst. You're the worst in Genshin out of the 3 moderators.
Are you interested in going on an adventure?
You just supposed to get some rest. Neon word. Small step for Hilitros. Oh yeah, okay, let's do a little account review of all 3 of my moderators' accounts. Let's do a quick account review. Just a quick one, you know? Just a very quick one. Yes. So first, we of course have my first moderator. My first ever moderator with a level 90 Ayaka. Wycliffe. Pretty balanced account because Shenhe with Ayaka, Zhongli. And then let's look at your account. Ooh. Ooh. Roasting Air 28. And then Rads I can check later on my NA account. Which I do have, by the way. Air 28, I know, right? And the worst part is this, he's been playing for 2 months. 2 months. He hasn't even reached Air 40. Or 35. This dude.
We go. Into the wind. One with nature.
Speed of light. Good.
How do you do that? Stop touching grass and play. He doesn't even touch grass. He just plays Valorant, man. Your average Valorant player. Wait, no, that's not even true. Finn plays Genshin and Valorant. So does Hoku. That's yeah, nah. I mean, there's really no point on doing an account review on Finn. Finn's account is very Finn-like. Yes, very Finn-like. He's like Xiao though. Hey, you're talking to a whale? Hannah's a whale. She's a whale. You're a whale. You have your C6 Xiao and everything.
I'm going in.
That hurt.
You're a senpai, not a whale. Is that it? Electro towers, fun. Are you a kin? Because your C6 shell says otherwise.
Adventure time.
Perfect. Ooh.
Let's light it up.
Into the wind.
I'm like a shell, like normal. Oh yeah. C6? Mm-hmm.
Everybody stand.
Dendro.
Flags high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Burn. Anything else I didn't pick up? Nope. Okay. Xiao is sick. I know, right? Xiao's very cool. Oh yeah, this dude has been talking about how he wants Xiao so badly. He wants him on his next rerun and everything. But if he wants to do his rerun, he wants to reach it. He wants to like get Xiao, but he doesn't want to play Genshin to save up Primo Gems, and he doesn't want to have a Vulcan, so at least he can be lazy somewhat. And he still wants Xiao. Yeah, but then there's no guarantee you'll win your 50-50. Then you'll have to do a whole 80 pity-ish again. Oh. What? Pecky won't? Pecky, he doesn't even do his Archon quest. It's been there for a few months. Pecky definitely won't.
Light it up. Incoming. Hey.
One with nature.
I know, right, this dude.
The wind knows me.
I should have taken Gani on this one. Fine, I'll do my... So proud, Umao. Phantom of the Past, let's go to Dawn Winery, sure. Dawn Winery. Fun.
Time to go.
Why am I even using this gadget? I should really swap this gadget out for this one. Good amount of C, okay? Oh, I love the event. I'm about to do it on my other 3 accounts, and I haven't even completed on this account. Should be fun, yeah. Very fun. I have 3 accounts, you know, and 1 account is new and it hasn't been built yet. That's very fun. Sweep. Where's the Dawn Winery? Oh?
Good day to you both. It's been quite a long time. You're looking well as ever.
Hi, Adeline.
To what
Adelaide.
do we owe the
Adeline or
honor?
Adelaide?
Important business to discuss with Master Diluc, I
Not quite
presume?
important business.
That's right. Adeline, since we've run into you, maybe we could just get you to help us with this one. We always miss the winery's discount grape juice, so this time we decided to come here early. Can you reserve a bottle for us? We'll pay a deposit, just name the price.
Of course I can, and no deposit necessary.
What?
But I'm afraid you might be in for quite a wait. Dawn Winery's discount grape juice takes a long time to make. Every summer, Master Diluc handpicks 2 barrels of the finest grapes to turn into juice.
Okay.
What? Why sell the good stuff at a low price? Shouldn't the best grapes be the most expensive?
Master has never explained his reasoning. If I had to guess, the discount could be a marketing technique. Special deals always attract customers. Perhaps Master hopes to increase the popularity of fruit juice so that people have more options when it comes to drinking. It makes an ideal alternative for the heaviest drinkers because they won't get drunk and start causing mischief. At the same time, those who don't drink alcohol get the chance to try something new.
Let's start with the most profitable
Master
venture.
Diluc isn't all about money. I think he would prefer to see people drinking in moderation than chase bigger profits at any cost. Imagine if everyone could just enjoy a nice glass of wine and have a good time while keeping their wits about them and not creating trouble for others. Now, wouldn't that be a miracle?
Wow, Master Diluc's such a thoughtful guy.
Are we simping for
So,
Diluc
is
now?
Diluc picking out this year's grapes right now?
Not just yet. He has a few more issues to sort out first. He'll start the process as soon as those are out of the way.
Okay.
If you're interested, I'm sure Master Diluc would be delighted to see you and hear your thoughts.
Okay.
As you know, whenever Master Diluc catches wind of any unsavory guests showing up in Mondstadt, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person. It's the same story today. He should be somewhere near Falcon Coast. I'm not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside? I have to stay here and wait for some other guests, but Hilly and Mako will be glad to take care of you.
Unsavory guests? What is that supposed to mean?
This is a Diluc's part-time job.
You mean the dark and evil abyss order?
Oh, Mao.
Good again?
Paimon is
In
terrible.
that case, Master Diluc.
If you're happy to help, that would be wonderful. Master trusts you after all, and you're both very capable. I know he'd appreciate a helping hand.
No biggie. The sooner Master Diluc is free, the sooner we can get a taste of that delicious.
Done with my cups.
grape
See, it's so
juice.
fast! Why don't you do it?
Let's go to the Falcon Coast.
Yeah. Diluc story quest. Okay. Where's this? I know! This dude! Anyways. Finish your Archon quest now. I mean, you have nothing better to do, right?
Time to go.
Hehehe. Mr. Diluc.
Is that a camp over there? Diluc is camping out in the wild?
Look.
Huh. This tent doesn't look like it belongs to Diluc. Maybe it's an adventurer camp. Oh, there's a piece of paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them.
20 years ago. We resolved the issue last time. The ley lines have to be intimated someone early so once they record much once more. If you want to deal with those, the biggest threat immediately. I'm notifying Central Bureau's per the operating procedures.
Judging by the tone, it seems like this was written by someone Diluc knows well. Let's call him Diluc's friend for now. He saw something bad happen, wrote a note for Master Diluc, and then left. Huh. Isn't that pretty irresponsible? What if someone else had seen it? Also, he left his notebook behind. now that Paimon thinks about it. You know that strange ley line deposit on the beach?
What is the phenomenon he was talking about?
Other than that, everything seems fine here. Not a monster in sight. Do you want to read Diluc's friend's notebook too? If not, let's head over and take a closer look at the ley line deposit.
A normal oil deposit. Oh, red one. Oh.
Whoa! Where did all these monsters come from? Wait a second. Is that Diluc? Huh. He looks kind of different than usual.
Yeah.
Ah, look at him go! So focused.
I know where he
and
found best
energy.
fast.
So that. Hey, you're right. Now that Paimon looks more closely, this Diluc does look bigger than usual. But what happened back then? Why is he sitting here? Guess we can just ask him about it when we see him. What should we do now?
We shouldn't act rashly. Let's observe for now.
Okay, let's see how young Diluc used to fight.
What? The sounds are different. Just the audio is different too. Weird.
The fight is over. Like the floor with them. Guess some things haven't changed. So is there any actual danger here? It looks like it's only these illusions from the past.
Yeah, that's true. And Duke must have already been here.
Diluc's already called it a day? Will more monsters come out if we go up to that weird ley line deposit again? And what about young Diluc? If it's like the other ley line deposits we've seen, then it should have disappeared now that all the monsters are defeated.
And Duke pique your interest?
No. Paimon's just a little... What if someone passing by gets comes to check it out, then suddenly, yeah! A monster jumps out and clubs him over the head with a swish and a smash! That would be terrible!
Why the sound effects?
Because it sounds more dangerous that way!
Oh wow.
Anyway, we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? So let's spend a little longer and make sure this place is completely safe before we head back.
Strong sense of responsibility, huh?
Not really. Paimon just wants some fancy grape juice. Come on, let's finish what we came for. When we get the grape juice, you can have some of Paimon's half.
Why Paimon's half? I'm gonna have to go to technical difficulties real quick. I'm having some issues. Okay, I am back and the problem is solved. Let's see, what do I do now? That's it, or just click? Various difficulty at all? Okay. Let's pick, wait, what do I need? And dire straits mode. Sure. That's what.
I'm going in!
Into the wind. This is order.
With sword comes shadow.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up! Don't blink! Hey! Cut to the chase!
Oh, I'm at the pause though. I have no idea what happened. It's just a weird glitch that happened. Rep, yeah. And also, camera dead, so yeah. Quite eventful. I know, yep, okay, camera is back. Now I can continue.
I will have order.
Get out of here! Take cover! Everybody stand back! Why do they never miss?
Forgot the Zhongli shield.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
With
Yep.
sword comes shadow.
Order guide you.
Ooh,
Going in!
let's go. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's take stage. So, dire straits.
Stabilize. As one with wind and cloud.
Cut to the chase! Speed of light!
This is order.
No critting on that one, eh?
With nature.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
The wind knows me. Solidify.
Group up, group up, group up, group up. No!
One with nature.
Group up! Wow.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is trick!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Hey! Cut to the chase!
I will have order.
I'm going in! With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
This is order. The wind knows me.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my order guide you. Crumble.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
One with nature.
Get out of here! Teamwork is dream.
Clouds high. The birds. I will have order.
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Can you even co-op this? I might have to co-op this if it's possible.
Order guide you. Stabilize. wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. I'm going in.
Ah, dang. Pro proponents cost 150 seconds. Guess I'm gonna have to try this again. Can we co-op this? Is it possible to co-op this? Oh, I see. I can't co-op. People said. It's fine. I'll try again tomorrow. I'm on a time crunch because I'll have to do Golden Apple Archipelago after finishing all these. So I'm just gonna grab the primos and try again tomorrow. I have more time. Yes, I will be streaming on Sunday on following the Monday schedule, which is 10 p.m. my time. Which is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. my time, which is an hour and a half ago till an hour and a half after this. Too desperate. Sure. Wrong character, but okay.
I will have order.
Die, all of you. Now you crit!
One with nature.
Where's my crit before, eh?
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Into the wind.
Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Nowhere to hide.
What do you want? Melt reactions. I see.
Nature.
Attack me. Give me cryo. Perfect. Perfect.
The wind knows me.
There you go.
Off we go. With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey.
Come on.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nowhere to hide.
Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Group up, group up, group up, group up, group up, group up.
This is order. As one with wind and cloud.
Speed of light.
Nice. I really should have brought my Ganyu and my unbuilt Shangling in there. Oh, but this is nice. Career directions, let's go. This is gonna be fun for me. As a Kaching man, this is gonna be so fun.
Solidify.
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Adventure time.
Into the wind.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
The wind knows me.
Incoming. Everybody stand back. Nowhere to hide.
One with nature.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Teamwork is strength.
I will have order.
Off we go.
Clouds high. The birds come. The wind knows me.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
What? Why?
Fallen leaves adorn my
Oh right, yeah, because you have to swirl them out. But it's Romania. Why wouldn't you want it? Free 60 primos. Wait, let's do a few pulls first. Let's just do a few pulls. Just a few pulls. Or should I wait till shop reset? Ooh. Then I'll need to get to 800, eh? Ooh, how much do I have? I have 3. Oh, I'd be able to make it. Yeah, I'd have enough just before shop reset. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till shop reset to do my nice 10 pull. Will I make it in time? 2 days? Shop is in 1 day. Perfect. I'll make it just on the last day. Perfect. Perfect.
Another test subject.
Slow reactions don't matter if I do. But this is your time to shine as a animal main, you know, with all the swirling going around.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Speed of light.
Hey, you need some diversity, you know, just a bit of diversity.
To my hammer. Jab and cross. There's no end to this.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Oh, by the way, I got Kuching C2 yesterday at 36 pity. Is it even possible to reach pity for Yoimiya? Because I want Yoimiya badly, and she's guaranteed, right, for me now.
I will have order.
I'll be able to reach pity
One with nature.
if I do the events and stuff.
Stand back. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hey.
That's a 10 pull. I have 30 pity by the end. Ooh. I might make it to 50 pity with the event, maybe?
With sword comes shadow.
Into the wind.
Of course.
Don't blink.
This is order.
Oh, I got Kuching 36 by the way. Did I say that? So I definitely will get her. Just it's a matter of who I get pity or not.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
Aw, not these dudes. No,
Nature.
not these people. I refuse.
I will have order.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Into the wind.
I'm going in.
As one with wind and cloud.
Incoming.
Nice. Let me come on. Still true. Oh, and that's that. No more free mode, sadly. Okay, let's see this. Nice. Event stuff. I haven't done any of the event thing, by the way, so I think I'll be good on. Ooh. What's this? Door preview. 3 more days. Outfit preview. Oh, that looks really good. I don't have the character, so I don't know if this is even worth the skin. But man, does it look good. Pretty good. But I still have a lot of. I haven't done any of this, so I have a lot of work to do. But let's run some what's it called? Let's run some Verdescent Vernier. I will. Calm down. I think I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have to do Official and then Mona's, right? And then who else? Does the Traveler have one? I'm not sure. Because I might do the Traveler one tomorrow. If there is a Traveler one. To my knowledge, there's only 4 different phases. Or 4 different rooms.
The wind knows.
To my knowledge. Email? Oh, Traveler doesn't have one. Thank God. So that would be super long. It would be a repeat of the Archon quest in the chasm. Ooh! Ooh! Nice! Yoimiya. Okay, okay. Ah, Thundering Pulse. Ooh, but Summit Shaper. Ugh. A mix, I guess. What? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna build Yoimiya yet. I'm gonna build Yoimiya when I get Yoimiya. I have her mats and stuff ready, but besides that, I'm gonna let the artifacts sit by. But I'm gonna be spending a whole 2 weeks worth of resin. Grisham Shaper Ew. Interrogation Final right now, Lamau. Yeah, it's not the best. But I think Spec would want one. Spec would love one, I bet. No.
Time to go.
Haven't you heard?
Let's see. This book thingy. We go to Temple of the Lion. What else? More Temple of the Lion. Should I just not do them? Guide. Oh yeah, Hazel Hangout. I'm gonna do that today. Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah. I guess I'll have to do the event later if I still have time. Because I have 2 hours to do both the Hangout and the event quest. That's not gonna be the best. Have fun. Guess I'll be running this one alone today. Okay. Let's do a quick VV. Let's do a double. Let's do 5 VV runs. Why not? Okay, I have join. This is the right domain, right? I think. Sorry for remembrance. This is gonna be a lonely one. Wait, am I in the frozen abyss? I'm very confused. Am I in the frozen? Did I teleport to frozen abyss or did I teleport to VV domain? Which one? Yeah, I definitely TP'd to the wrong one. I know, right? Because I like ran it and I'm like, this isn't right. That's the frozen abyss. The domain seems wrong. I was so confused. This is the right domain. I think all talent domains look like this, and I am... Yes.
Adventure time.
I still need an EM sounds for Kazuha. I'm running an animal damage bonus cup on him. I really need an EM one because I'm doing a full EM support on Kazu instead of Oh, you asked me why I don't fully level my talents. It's because I'm running full EM Kazuha. I don't even need to level my talents, but I still want to, so I have the chance of getting I have opportunities in case I want to run like DPS Kazuha like Hana here. I just want the chance. Just in case. I need to. I mean, my talents are like 199. They don't need to be leveled at all, but I still level them just because I can. Ooh. You have DPS everything. Nah. DPS Kazuha, my beloved. Wait, can I try your DPS Kazuha? Seems so satisfying. Oh, watching 30k or whatever I saw. DPS Barbara. You sure about that? Did I read that right? I mean, it's possible. It's like Crit Komi. No one said it was possible, but it's possible. It's just not recommended, you know? Just might possibly not be recommended. That's a good practice, you know?
I will have order.
Yeah, exactly. Play what you want. It's not recommended, but you can always play DPS Barbara if you want. Oh, she barely dodged that. Oh, that's close. That is close. Nice. I thought you wanted to run like DPS Cookie or something. Oh! Oh, damn, that's a good piece. Damn, that's a good piece. Damn. Damn. That's a pretty good piece. High crit damage, ER, and attack pieces. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see. That's very impressive. I know, right? Ah! What's the phrase for him this time? I know, right? Pain. Three more runs. Let's do this. But yes, maidens have a DPS. Why? Hey, that's your best. That's for you, man. You need that for DPS Barber, right? You should probably take that piece off my hands. You know, just in case. Well, you never know, and you might need a really good, very good flower. You know, for Barbara. I mean, sure. That's not the point. I don't need a VV. I need a VVEM piece. That's the point. I need a VVEM piece, not just a VVPS. I need a pyro character, hence why I'm getting Yoimiya. On top of that, I have Rust, so I'm definitely gonna go for Yoimiya.
Everybody stand back! Don't blink!
If you look at my characters, I have no built pyro characters besides Bennett. So I definitely need a pyro DPS to balance out my team. As well as a hydro DPS, which doesn't really exist besides, what's her name? What's her name? She's part of the Chasm Archon quest. She works for Ministry of Civil Affairs. Yelan. That's what. So I'm definitely gonna need a pyro character. Okay. Okay, the Death DPS piece, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. They're fine. My Noel's gonna be happy, I guess. Anyways, like I was saying, I might need to balance out my teams because I'm mostly Electro and what is it? My team, I'm a mostly Electro main, Electro and Cryo mainly. I have no built Pyro characters. No, the only built Pyro character is Singcha and Barbara. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to hear Yoimiya. I know. I definitely need a Yoimiya. Or any Pyro DPS that's like just my style. I like Yoimiya personally. Very fun. Hopefully I get her in time. I'm gonna be trying to go for her. Stop. No.
Into the wind.
Don't blink!
Oh, missed.
One with nature.
Nice. EMPs. Where are the EM pieces? I have Maiden's EM pieces. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna be farming Kazuha stuff for 2 more days before I have to swap to farming Yoimiya stuff. Yes, this should be fine. Healer Kazuha, maybe? No, that's not possible. You should really build your cookie with 4-piece EM, or no, ER HP HB, I think, is the config. Or full ER, I'm not sure actually.
Quake. It's fine. One with nature.
Oh yeah, by the way, you're so close to Inazuma. You're like AR 28, man. 2 more ARs and you'll get to AR 30. Where I think you should be able to go to Inazuma. No, that's AR 32. You go to Inazuma AR 32. Yeah. Wait, no, you reach Inazuma AR 30, but you start the actual Archon quest at AR 32. Yes. No. But I actually recycled around 80 artifacts this morning, so some good pieces, some terrible pieces, but I recycled over 80 artifacts. So that's fun. Is this a new week? Do I have yes, I have Xiao, I have Kazu, Xiao. Hazel and Ventias and Multiplius Ganyu, Ayaka is Cryo, Yoimiya, and Hutao is Pyro. I actually lost Hutao to Kaching, which is my first 50-50. Ayato and Chot's head DPS, Ningguang is DPS, and I mean, can you tell? I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's definitely Geo. It's definitely Geo, confirmed. Henna is a Geo main.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, but after that we will start, hey, it's a star request. Trap him by the storm. Okay. Let's go on a quick break. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to it. And of course the camera dies. Oh, of course the camera dies. Anyways, I was gonna say. Wait, what? Bendy! He's actually on top of the cat's tail. What? Huh? Venti, what you gotta say?
Guess I shouldn't get too close to the cats after all. I'll just stay on the roof.
He's actually on the roof. What?
Guess I shouldn't get too close to the cats after all. I'll just stay on the roof.
I wish you could go inside. Well, I mean, he's very okay. When?
One with nature.
Now? Bad abuse is good abuse. Just kidding. Child abuse is better. I'm just doing what I'm just following Croissant's footsteps somehow. I wish I could steal cats.
Into the wind.
No, not child abuse. Child abuse with an E, not like that. Huh? I didn't know you were into that. Nice. Hazel story quest. After the Venti, whatever happened, trap him by the storm. Sure. Childlike the character. Okay. Let's Bantansago Detective Agency. Oop. And ayup. No, it's child abuse, not child abuse. Come on.
What if the traveler is also unavailable? What am I supposed to do?
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
Ah, traveler. Great, you made it.
Oh, yeah, I'm available.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
Songo. Compared to the traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic.
Commission you're unwilling to take.
Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. Allow me to explain. A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly for a variety of reasons. Their name is...
Kujosara. That's right. The general has gone missing.
Oh.
If the general was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you think they would only commission us for a case like that?
Oh.
Please ignore Songo's nonsense, traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizo. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Oh.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult here? Sorry, Traveler. Even though I accepted the commission, as you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Does it pay slow?
Nope, not even close. If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense. The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been missing for 100 years.
And now she's a prime suspect.
Needless to say, Sango and Heizo have...
I mean, they're competitors.
History. Well, it's a little more serious than that.
Oh?
According to Sango, Heizo was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of Truth.
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Even though Heizo has a unique personality, he's actually a nice guy. Really, I've learned a lot from him. So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and...
So you're answering to me.
Like you, Traveler. Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional funds. I'm really hoping you can take this commission, Traveler. If Heizo truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side.
What's with him?
Actually, we get along great, but Sango has always asked me to keep my distance and not to act like I know him in public settings.
Wonder why.
When people ask, I usually just say I've met Shikanoin a few times. If it hadn't been for today's incident, well, let's not get into that. Anyway, could you please help look for him? Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizo, return there and report back to them.
Okay, fun stuff. Let's talk to him again.
You still haven't left yet. So perhaps you've changed your mind about looking for Heizo, huh?
What's your issue
That
with
would be
him?
best. Let me put it this way. It wouldn't bother me at all if he disappeared forever. That's my issue.
Narin ko ah.
Don't give me that look. Everyone's allowed to have a few people they can't stand, right? In any case, I guess you should get moving before the Shikanoin causes too much trouble. By the way, if you do happen to come across any signs of a most unfortunate demise, be sure to notify me. It'll bring me great joy.
She's so dark! Ryuji.
There's no time for delay, Traveler. Oh, I sure hope Heizo isn't in any danger.
More about you and Heizo.
Oh, Heizo is quite the lively fellow. He's super talkative, active, and energetic, and he's always on the move. Sango always compares him to a buzzing housefly, which I guess must be because he can accurately sniff out every bad apple in the pile. In which case, Heizo isn't just some ordinary housefly, he's like the ace of flies.
Huh.
Even with his nose plugged, eyes blindfolded, and ears covered, Heizo could still pinpoint the bad apples. His skills are amazing. It's almost as if he relies on something other than just his 5 senses. You know, like a 6th sense.
I think that's enough for 5 minutes for her.
Intuition, or he has divine favor. It's gotta be something like that. Sango always says I make a fool of myself.
Wow, no, that's not what I meant. Walk around Watatsumi Island. Oh, he's that mysterious detective that just went around walking on Watatsumi Island. I remember. They told that story of a guy in Tenryou Commission outfit and stuff who just walked around.
Time to go.
Okay.
Oh, it's you. The captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs?
And for information about a specific individual.
So his name is Shikanoin Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area. Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant. But I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something. Come to think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sangonomiya Shrine. Please feel free to go there and take a look for yourself.
Cool. Okay. So he just walks around because he can. Anyways, no, this is not a star quest. This is a hangout. They're different, but similar. And
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
Stay put.
Clouds high. The birds call.
oh,
Well, well, look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler. Really, I can't thank you enough.
have we met?
Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma. Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. Who would have guessed that you'd show up first? I got so excited I nearly forgot to introduce myself. Ahem. The name's Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way. Huh. I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today.
This dude,
Always heard
the
that you
writers
take
know what they're
missions for all
doing.
kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do.
You guys know whose commission it is?
That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. Because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate.
Wow.
The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy. Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So, guessing you came to me on the police station's commission, didn't you?
How did she know that?
I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away?
What said is from what I'm wearing, you're an Archon.
Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police station.
What? Paimon's just here to take a look. And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick? Paimon was worried she might be in danger, so Paimon came to help. Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
Master, I'm just taking a look.
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
She can look, but you can't.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit, I'm most intrigued.
Huh? Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box. I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be her voice, right?
That sounds awful! Paimon's not somebody's voice! Paimon's emergency food! Wait! Paimon's so upset she can't think straight! Paimon is Paimon! How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname?
Wait, what? She admitted. She admitted.
But you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you?
And alright.
Pretty suspicious.
This dude.
Paimon. Come out with it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
Oh, roasted. Oh. Yeah, that's not what you like doing here, detective.
Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryou Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, So I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. I had heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful. As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back. But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, I had a dream.
A dream of what?
The dream contained only one message, an echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying, "Something vital is missing on this island." Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island. Has something evaporated into thin air?
Huh? This dude,
What
genius?
could it be?
Or
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
Oh. Food, huh? How about you, Traveler? What do you think is missing?
like Miss Katie, Jim, deity.
You mean the Great Serpent? Well, that's an interesting answer. But the Electro Archon hasn't abandoned this place. Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some random dream? Some people believe that dreams represent the Divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes of intuition. It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof, suddenly vanished. So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come up with any compelling findings. Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point. Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up. Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling you can find the answer to my dream. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery.
After so.
Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question. Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important? Well, then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model employee. So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together? Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go. What do you think? Someone concerned about my safety? Then it must be Ryuji, right? I suppose if you insist. All right, I'll accompany you back to the police station first. We can discuss the issue of Watatsumi Island later.
Yep. Report back. Back here.
Oh, look who showed up. Hazo, you're finally back. Listen, if you took any longer to come back, everyone at the police station would be toast.
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi. However, something does feel a little unusual about the police station this time.
Come on, would I ever lie to you? Madame Kujo-Sara is here and she's on the warpath, so be on the lookout.
What's that lady doing here?
Doshin Shikanoin, I see you finally returned. Please, enlighten us. What have you been doing recently?
Okay. I was just out investigating a case.
Huh.
Don't give me that. I checked the records here. You didn't take any cases.
Actually, it's a case of personal relevance to me. These two can attest to that.
Traveler? Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Question.
We're the ones who brought Hazel back.
Brought him back? Can someone please explain?
Well, Madam Kujo-Sara, because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we commissioned Detective Ryuji from the detective agency. Shortly after, Ryuji returned to tell us, that he had given the commission to the Traveler, and then...
It used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others with disappearances, but it seems these days others are now assisting us. You've done it this time, Shikanoin. I think I've really seen it all.
I mean, is it really so unusual for officers and citizens to assist one another?
It seemed.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was definitely an investigation. He even pretended to be captured by Nobushi and treasure hoarders.
Oh? Is that so? Well, since you are testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions. But since you're here, I have an extra favor to ask. I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. It'll be your duty to ensure that he handles his case properly, and that he doesn't disappear and neglect his work again. I'll be sure that the police station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Oh, yes, Traveler. I'm sure we'd all really appreciate it.
Hazel seems to be happy with the idea.
Give it to me.
You should thank the Traveler this time, Doshin Shikanoin.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily. Here, take this letter of complaint. It's written against you. Please consider carefully what to do with it. I do not wish to see another one. Understood?
Huh? Someone filed a complaint? That can't be right. Why would there be a complaint letter?
You must not be doing your job properly, and now you're attracting complaints.
No, it really doesn't add up. You two don't get it. Although Madam Kujo-Sara just made some harsh remarks, we all know that Heizo-senpai is a real whiz when it comes to cracking cases. He's the biggest asset on our team. Several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements. He's definitely no slacker.
Then he must have gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
Well, let me see what's the deal here. Oh, and since you agreed to be my temporary supervisor, you'll find the desk where new case files are kept right over there. Would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
You do your complaint letter first.
Of course, but first I have to confirm what's going on, and whether or not the letter's legit. Please, have a look at the case files first.
This dude is so sus. Just gonna disappear. Okay.
This is quite unusual. Who could possibly lodge a complaint against Heizo? It's not easy being a Doshin.
Interesting. Even Doshin Shikanoin can receive a complaint letter.
What's that supposed to mean?
Time to go.
This wasn't here before. The trucks. Ready for one review. For the restaurant. Hazel
talks fraud? What's that? Sounds interesting, whatever it is.
So he talks about fraud, basically. Talker comes to the prince of present him. Jeez,
What? Not him again.
Wow, it's just Edo. Oh, your black dog is your expression.
Who would give a dog such a strange name?
Hey, Paimon! Talk to Hazel.
So, have you gone through the case files? Is there anything that caught your eye?
A dog named Mr. Express. Afraid.
I'm afraid this won't be an easy task. I was hoping I wouldn't have to drag you into this, but it's just occurred to me that with your help, I might be able to wrap up this problem.
Alright then, tell us about the complaint letter.
It's from Sango, the president of Bantan Sango Detective Agency. I assume you've met her before?
Yeah, I know you to have some serious beef. To be pretty serious.
You can say that. Sango's complaint letter accuses me of abusing my power for personal gain and blatantly concealing the truth behind the Ryuji case from years ago. Seriously, do I really seem like the type of person who'd do that?
Concealing the truth? That definitely sounds like something you would do.
Hey, don't judge a book by its cover, alright? Let's just go to the detective agency and talk to Sango. We'll need to speak with her to get to the bottom of this.
To the Bantam Sango Detective Agency. Basically, this dude has a complaint against.
Time to go.
Welcome back, Mr. Heizo. I'm glad you're all right. How about some tonkatsu? You must have missed the taste of home after so long.
Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody's been expecting me. And I'm afraid they're only gonna be disappointed once again.
Well, look who it is. The great Detective Heizo. What nonsense were you talking about just now? I've been worried about you, you know. So much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt letter to the Tenryo Commission. Well,
this
was it sufficiently flattering for you?
Uh-oh. They're at it again.
Let's not waste the traveler's time, Sango. Just tell me, what do you want?
Fine by me. My request is simple. Disclose all the details of the Ryuji case. It's time you stop hiding the truth and let me investigate it thoroughly.
First of all, that case has already been solved. Second, I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case. And third...
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the Tenryo Commission. I will not give up on this case.
Wait! Hold on! Can someone please explain what's going
By
on
Sango
here?
now,
I
Humao.
doesn't have a clue what you two are talking about.
All right, let me explain. Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. I was still working at the Tenryo Commission then, and the victim was actually my dear boss. Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect, which is why it's called the Ryuji case. Also, Heizo wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the agency. Which at the time was called the Bantan Sango and Heizo Detective Agency.
He swapped spots, basically.
That's crazy! But, wait. Then why did Hazel leave?
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison. Fortunately, Sango then promptly proved my innocence and caught the real murderer.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off. Am I right, Detective Shikanoin?
Sango thought that everything went smoothly, so much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Of course, Detective Heizo was also helping with the investigation, but after a long time, he still came up empty-handed. Later on, he decided to join the police station to continue his investigation on the inside, which is why he left the detective agency.
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe that Detective Shikanoing and I shared a common goal. But I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty at all. He just wanted to become an official as a means of gaining fame and fortune.
Come on, stop exaggerating. Let me set the record straight here. First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened, and it had nothing to do with any inside investigation. That's just somebody's wishful thinking. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police station. My conclusion was that the suspect Sango had caught was in fact the real murderer. And lastly, when Sango didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked. I didn't hide anything.
He's lying right through his teeth.
Huh.
That's it. I want this to end once and for all. Since the Traveler's my supervisor today, they have complete access to all the police station's files. If she's willing to help re-examine the case and arrives at the same conclusion that I did, then you won't have to doubt me anymore.
Huh.
Whoa. Huh?
Unless you don't trust the Traveler. Come on, say it.
It's not about whether the Traveler's trustworthy. I'm just wondering if you will interfere somehow.
True.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
You have to swear that you will not mislead the Traveler by any means, and let her investigate the truth on her own.
No problem. Cross my heart, hope to die.
Well, Traveler,
Cross my
are you
heart, hope
willing
to
help
die.
me with this? Will you agree to re-examine the Ryuji case and find the truth? You can bill me later for however much you'd like as compensation.
Sango, really? However much they want?
Money is valuable, no doubt. But pursuing the truth is the reason I started this agency. The Ryuji case is the only case I failed to solve. I am willing to give you anything.
No, I'll help you for free.
All right. I'm counting on you, Traveler. You hear that, Detective Shikanoin? Ha! Now we just need to wait and see.
All right, I got it. No need to keep yammering like that. You'll scare the kids next door.
Wow.
Come on, let's go back to the police station.
These two. Talk to him again.
Traveler, I believe you can find out the truth. That Shikanoin is hiding something. I just know it.
Sango and Detective Heizo are both great people, but when they're together, only arguing ensues.
Oh, suck it up, Ryuji.
Wow. Okay.
Time to go. Time to go.
Oh? What is this?
All right, hang out here for a sec. I need to go to the archives to get the case files. For now, why don't you go and chat with Yoriki Owada over there? He worked on this case too back in the day.
You want to look into this?
No, you misunderstand. It's not that I want you to look into this. It's just that you're the only one who can.
What do you
You're
mean?
the only one I can think of who Sango would ever believe. She trusts in both your qualities and abilities, so I hope your findings can finally convince her and put an end to this whole thing. Sure, she's just writing complaint letters for now, but who knows what she'll do in the future. All right, I'll go get those case files. You go ahead and talk to Yoriki Owada for a while.
Sure.
Oh, hello there.
Let's talk about the Ryuji case.
The Ryuji case. Oh, so you want to reinvestigate that one? That was several years ago now, but I still remember it clearly. It's pretty hard to forget something like that. Especially when the victim was the head of this police station. His name was Takatsukasa Isamu, the younger brother of Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He was really one of a kind. Decisive, brave, and smart. He was much younger than me, and already had quite a reputation.
Okay.
I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryou Commission, if only he was still alive.
They said Ryuji was the top suspect.
People will believe anything they hear. Everyone in the police station knew that Ryuji saw Takatsukasa Isamu like a father. Ryuji was an orphan, you know. Before he joined the station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. It was Isamu who really took him under his wing. Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright, but he was very loyal to those who treated him well. He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities in him and decided to keep Ryuji by his side. Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant. Do you really think Ryuji would do anything to harm him?
So true.
So, then why was Ryuji convicted? Even Paimon can tell that's a mistake.
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends had even been tied up, Ryuji received his conviction.
What?
Moreover, it was signed by Madame Kujo Sara.
What? Why would Sara do
What?
something like that?
Huh? What do you think of that?
I'm getting older now, and my eyesight is poor. I can't see too clearly anymore.
Hey, come on, Yoriki Owada, there's nothing to see. It's obvious that the Kujo clan did it.
You can't just go around saying things like that, Wisuki. Those were just hearsay. There was no evidence.
That's not true. Traveler, you may be unaware that the Takatsukasa clan has always been assisting the Kujo clan in the Tenryou Commission. But who doesn't want to be the boss, right? And Takatsukasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsukasa clan to bring down the Kujo clan. At that time, no one was held in higher regard than Isamu.
I see.
So, naturally, the Kujo clan saw him as a potential threat. Kujo Takayuki must have been planning it all along, that rascal. Takayuki is able to control the Takatsukasa clan as long as he's in power. But by the time he retires, Isamu would have been at the apex of his political power, while Masahito and Kamaji of the Kujo clan would still have been too young. The two of them wouldn't stand a chance against Isamu. You think Kujo Takayuki would simply sit back while Isamu gained traction? So he decided to strike first.
Huh.
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
No, it's true. It's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, why would an impartial person like Madame Kujo Sara sign Ryuji's conviction so quickly? They had to find a scapegoat to pacify the Takatsukasa clan, so Kujo Takayuki must have told her to sign it immediately. I'm not accusing Madame Kujo Sara of anything, mind you. I respect her very much, but maybe she had no other choice.
What do you know? I'm sure Madame Kujo Sara must have had her
What about
reasons.
the real murderer who was caught later by Sango?
The guy was a forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. I have to admit, he wasn't easy to track
I mean,
down.
obviously, he's the forensics
That
expert.
Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. It turned out that after poisoning Isamu, Shiroyama secretly took the poison to Ryuji's place in order to frame him. Later on, the poison was also found in the forensic office, but that was already after Shiroyama's death. He confessed everything in a testament.
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not long after Sango was on his trail. Probably because he knew it was only a matter of time before he would be caught. Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been prompted by Kujo Takayuki. He took the responsibility alone. I bet Kujo Takayuki promised him a sizable compensation. After all, Shiroyama had a family to feed.
There you go again, pulling conclusions out of thin air. There wasn't any evidence of that at all.
Listen, I can almost guarantee that it was the Takatsukasa clan who invited Sango to investigate. We all knew that Ryuji was just a scapegoat. You think the Takatsukasa clan wouldn't figure that out? They're not stupid.
That's true.
So, they were suspicious of the Kujo clan and invited Sango to take the case. However, the Kujo clan were still a step ahead and were able to remove themselves from the situation before the whole thing blew up. They drove Shiroyama to take all the blame as well as his own life. A perfectly clean cut for the Kujo clan. With Shiroyama dead, there was no one left to testify. Even the Electro Archon herself wouldn't be able to do anything.
You make up stuff faster than a politician. It's a wonder nobody's asked you to be an advisor yet.
Hey, that's their loss.
The whole thing is starting to sound complicated.
So true.
Hey, I brought the files. I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh? But don't believe everything they say. After all, people can tell you anything. and it's hard to separate truth from rumors without facts. So what really matters is the case files. Everything laid out here is all that the police station has about the case. Please, take a look. Remember, you may find many clues during an investigation, but not all of them are useful. And in some cases, the clues you will find will not only be useless, but downright misleading. Also, if a clue cannot corroborate anything on its own, you can always compare it with other clues, and maybe then you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, that should just about do it. I'm looking forward to your results.
Hold on. What actually counts as a result?
Usually, you need to find two things from these clues: a proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these two things, the criminal can be proven guilty.
I understand.
All right, you can go ahead and get started now. I look forward to hearing your verdict.
Hey,
Thank you.
traveler. Investigating a case isn't so easy, is it? Well, don't worry. I'll tell you all you need to know.
What President Sango?
Huh, Sango? The Takatsukasa clan really hired an amazing detective, didn't they? She comes to the station to submit applications every now and then, and has been constantly requesting to reinvestigate the Ryuji case. But Heizo has always prevented her from doing so. I really didn't expect that she'd go as far as writing a complaint letter, though. Phew, she's relentless. As for why Heizo-senpai has been keeping her away from the case,
Heizo-senpai, yes!
I think he's afraid that Sango would be putting herself in danger. After all, we're talking about the murder of an important man. That can be deep water if you're not careful. Sango may run a detective agency, but in the end, she's just an ordinary person.
Are they friends?
Well, not exactly. I've pretty much seen them argue every time they meet. But Heizo might still consider her as an old friend. I heard that he used to work with Sango. Sometimes he'd ask me to hand over less pressing cases to the detective agency. I guess he just wants to support Sango's business. Heizo-senpai is a good person, there's no doubt about that.
Heizo-senpai, I love that.
Don't take anything Uesugi says too seriously. Just nod along. Oh, that. Well, let me see. Ryuji saw Takatsukasa Isamu as his foster father, that's for sure. But I can't say whether Isamu helped Ryuji without expecting anything in return. After all, Isamu was a resourceful person. A simple and naive person like Ryuji wouldn't ever be suitable as an advisor, but he could certainly be a loyal and trustworthy aide. Isamu was expecting a child of his own later, but unfortunately, he was killed before the child was ever born. Anyway, enough about all that. Aren't you here to investigate the case? You'd better get a move on.
Nice. Let's check on some case files real quick. Autopsy report, Takasaimu. Station manager. Coach intact, time dead, no place to turn up to body sign of struggle. And just thrown by a cold.
Yikes! He ate all kinds of stuff.
The very first Takatsu sama Imu.
Yikes!
You just know, we're in a semester to the cold mouse update. You had been taking some sort of cold medicine. So we see what size we're so what it's called. Isn't it? If I want other friends that just no one give it.
Come to think of it, Shiroyama was a forensic doctor. He could easily pull off something like this.
True. Yama's tested. What is cold medicine? Honorable reaction to.
This is the key to proving that Shiroyama was the murderer, right? That is, if he was telling the truth, of course.
Yeah. That message.
Tsukasa Isamu seems like a thoughtful person, but something about the tone sounds weird.
Indeed. Question of Reiji, question of Ryuji. Those the deceased Osama. Listen to us.
Wow, Ryuji's conviction really was signed by Kujo-Sara. But now we know she had it wrong.
Because I didn't pay attention. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm actually reading everything and memorizing it. It's actually very interesting.
Huh. So Shiroyama's conviction was also signed by Kujo-Sara, just like Ryuji's.
Oh. Toxicology report. That. And there's something possibly wrong with it. Butter.
A synthetic toxin? What's that?
Wow. Research log from Office of Forensic Science.
Huh? That's weird. There's nothing here. This must be some of the false information that Hazel told us to look out for.
Hazel. That's quite interesting.
So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
Not yet. I saw the files.
Sure. Let me know once you've made some progress.
Oh wait, I need to re-ask him again, huh?
So, what did you find?
Edit.
Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? Awesome. All right, let's talk about the motive first. What clue reveals the criminal's motive?
Question of...
Excellent work. According to the victim's message, the two had deep conflicts. Although we cannot confirm whether the poison had been requested by the victim or not, it is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him. Such circumstances could be enough motive for Shiroyama to commit the crime.
That's true.
Wasn't
Very true.
Isamu good to Shiroyama? He even went to Shiroyama's house to bring health supplements.
That's fake information.
But maybe he didn't really bring health supplements.
Yeah.
Maybe it was something bad.
Yeah.
Is that
Totally
what
true.
you think, Paimon? Well, we later found out that what Takatsukasa Isamu sent to Shiroyama's house was indeed health supplements.
Oh.
But if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't important. What was important is that sending the supplements was actually a dangerous signal. Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplements at any time. If you really care about her safety, then get me what I want.
Huh. Interesting.
So scary. Your assumption sounds like a real threat. You're not really that dark inside, are you?
You don't really catch criminals by standing in the light, do you? Basically, these two clues work to verify each other, and the murderer's motive is confirmed. Now, all that's left is the means of the crime.
Oh.
Next, which clue confirms the criminal's means? So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
Edit.
Bingo! The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special toxin. The testament indicates that Shiroyama used his position as a forensic expert to mix the toxin into the cold medicine taken by the deceased. But is that really the truth? Is it not possible that the toxin was mixed into the fish liver paste? Well, according to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Neither rice nor the fish liver paste could be used as a carrier of the toxin. The cold medicine was the only option.
That's true.
Putting the poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee a lethal dose, but would also increase the chance of it being noticed by the deceased. Therefore, the means is also confirmed.
Yeah.
Add that to the motive for the crime and... Whoa! So the murderer really was Shiroyama!
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say? Look, I really don't know what Sango is so suspicious about.
Oh, I don't like the report.
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
Still some questions.
Oh? Well, let's hear them. Maybe I have answers. What's bugging you?
Talk to mentions people so anyone knows about it. What?
This also puzzles me. Maybe someone doesn't want us being privy to the contents inside, or maybe Shiroyama tore a bunch of pages out by accident.
Huh.
But regardless, this isn't essential to the case. Like I said before, a lot of what comes up in an investigation is irrelevant information. The crucial elements are Shiroyama's motive and means, which we have established.
The conversation might concern to convince him from already put.
Maybe the report was wrong. The International Trade Association is a gathering place for merchants from all over. Countless merchants pass through the port of Rito every day. It's natural for there to be a couple of missing records here or there.
Okay. When convinced by Kutsara and Rita Shimmer to commit the same crime but third different.
Very nice. Top marks for attention to detail. It doesn't have any real bearing on the case, but let me explain how that works for you. So, why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one conviction sentencing Ryuji to temporary incarceration awaiting trial, and another conviction sentencing Shiroyama to death? You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, the Kujo clan higher-ups were in dire need of a scapegoat to keep the Takatsukasa clan off their backs. And poor Ryuji became the successful candidate. In less than a week, the conviction was drafted, sent to Madame Kujo-Sara, and signed. Allegedly, she knew what it was about as soon as she saw it, and signed it with no questions asked. But anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know that much about Madame Kujo-Sara. She's the most principled person in the entire Tenryou Commission, for goodness sake. So, how would she respond to a case filled with unanswered questions and no confession from the suspect?
Oh, you mean...
Exactly. Before she signed it, she changed Ryuji's conviction from the death sentence to
So she really was forced to do it.
Ryuji escaped a disastrous fate without ever realizing it. Had Madame Kujo-Sara not changed his sentence, Sango would have been seeking justice for a dead man.
Why was Sara so lenient with Ryuji?
That's the wrong question. This wasn't about Ryuji, but Madame Kujo-Sara's principles. The conviction could have been for a Ryuji, a Guji, heck, even a Tanuki, and she would have made the same decision. Given the enormous pressure she was under at the time, I'd say she did the most she could. Don't you think?
Pressure? Really? Was someone higher up putting pressure on Sara?
The pressure came from all sides. The deceased was the leader of the police station and the rising star of the Takatsukasa clan. All eyes were on this case. How this became reduced to the unimaginative rumor that Madame Kujo-Sara convicted Ryuji under pressure from her superiors, I have no idea.
Ugh. Rumors here, conspiracy theories there. Lies at every turn.
Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open and transparent manner, and pays no heed to rumors like this. She just rolls her eyes and forgets all about them.
That's good. And how do you know?
Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. So when I asked her about it, saying it was relevant to a case I was working on, she just told me how it was. Believe me, in this case, more than any other, I have checked every last detail. Well, I've answered all your lingering questions, and you've checked all the material the police station has, so... What do you think? Case closed?
Yeah,
Paimon
I guess so.
feels like something doesn't add up.
Station
But
has an IC
then
problem.
I don't follow.
I know everything from placing on the case. Look, everything I laid out is about the case. You're checking out the materials the police station has.
Right! Why do you keep emphasizing police station every single time?
You tell me. Why do I keep emphasizing police station every time?
The police station doesn't have.
So we're finally here, huh? I was starting to think our investigation was about to end a little early. That would have been a real shame. Man alive, you finally saw through my little game. You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have. Reason being? It's my own evidence. And this evidence should help answer a couple of your questions more clearly. Why was the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? And where did the white powder come from?
Aha! Paimon knew you were keeping secrets!
Don't you have secrets too?
No? Nope, definitely not.
Let's talk somewhere else. This isn't the best place for this discussion.
Huh. A detective, am I? Find a nice quiet place.
Follow the wind.
Where are you going? All the way down there? You're really hiding near that kid?
This is a quiet spot. Let's talk here.
Okay.
All right. Here's the secret I've been keeping all along. The torn out pages from the research log of the Office of Forensic Science.
Great! But Paimon can't believe you kept this a secret all this time!
It's not like
True.
you think. I wasn't the one who tore out the pages. Look, just read it over first.
Okay. It's except from this, or mixed with the oil extract from the fish liver. Purified and from refined powder substance was observed. The worst symptoms of first, a diseased skin mucous membranes, followed by respiratory failure and death. Mixing and pure was repeated, but resistance is concealed with elephant country fish paste or powder substance produced. Only to a few hours. The appendix for more lethal dose analysis, which is Shiriyama.
Finished? Do you see now? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime wasn't by putting the white powder in the cold medicine.
He put it in the fish liver paste.
Oh, wait, what? Where'd you conjure that answer up from? Try again.
You call it fish liver mixing from the white powder.
That's correct. The white powder was Shiroyama's invention. As a forensic doctor, he provided a special cold medicine for Takatsukasa Isamu. The autopsy report showed that this medicine contained a high volume of acidic fruit and vegetable extracts. Then, he tricked Ryuji into sending fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu. When the two substances were taken together, a toxic dose of the substance formed in his body. This is the real modus operandi.
Oh, that's awful! One was medicine, and the other was an expensive nutritional supplement. Both completely harmless.
True, both are harmless on their own, but when combined, poof, that's it.
I didn't share my business. There's nothing to hide it.
It was not him who wanted to hide it, but the person pulling the strings behind him.
Huh. You mean there was someone else pulling the strings?
Aren't you curious where I found these pages from the research log? It was in Kujo Takayuki's secret warehouse. After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around and found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo Takayuki before joining the police station. The Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. I guess you could say that Kujo Takayuki's investment paid dividends in this case. Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end. Kujo Takayuki had lost his grip on power, and the Tenryou Commission was undergoing a general reshuffle. To avoid coming under suspicion, Madame Kujo Sara put me in charge of building a case against Kujo Takayuki. I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in his secret warehouse. Nothing hugely incriminating about that, of course, but I still took the trouble to open each and every package until finally, I had to concede that this really was just a huge stash of fish liver paste. But then, underneath the floor tiles where the fish liver paste was stacked, I found a secret compartment with this torn-off research report lying inside.
Wow.
So it was him who wanted to frame Ryuji all along. What a nasty piece of work.
Let's review the whole case from the top. First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor and asked him to develop a special poison on his behalf. But Shiroyama was already working for the Kujo clan, so he refused. Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things took a dark turn. He twisted Shiroyama's arm by making a veiled threat to harm his family. All Shiroyama could do was to secretly report everything to Kujo Takayuki. When Takayuki learned what was happening, he instructed Shiroyama to pretend to cooperate with Takatsukasa Isamu, then kill the latter with the white powder once it was fully developed. Meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu on Shiroyama's orders, completely unaware of the fact that he was being used as a pawn and that this was a key ingredient needed to create the poison. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy, until the death sentence was stalled when it reached Madame Kujo Sara. In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation.
I see.
Kujo Takayuki grew nervous that the truth would get out, so he threw Shiroyama to the wolves, hounding him to death and erasing all traces of contact between the two. And
That's
yet,
pretty smart.
he wanted to keep this secret formula, so he hid it. Greedy guy, that Takayuki. He must have wanted to have it on hand just in case he needed to employ it again in the future and make someone else disappear.
So smart.
Kujo Takayuki is an evil lunatic. We've got to report this to A. Whatever his current punishment is, it needs to be 10 times worse.
That would be practically impossible. One research log found in his warehouse doesn't prove anything. Even I can think of 100 excuses. Besides, Ryuji directly contributed to Takatsukasa Isamu's death by delivering the fish liver paste to him.
I
The
see.
fact that he was unaware of the true nature of the situation doesn't matter.
But he's still innocent, right? Isn't it just a coincidence? Paimon really doesn't get how the law works.
Legally speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental. But in practice, Ryuji may still have to end up shouldering some responsibility.
So basically, you've been hiding the truth all this time to protect Ryuji.
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical wounds. My biggest worry is that Ryuji would struggle to cope if he knew the truth. He's like an innocent child. He freely gives his trust and his love to everyone that treats him well. That's why he thought of Takatsukasa Isamu as a father figure. I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu was actually a good person, or if Sango just hired him as a gopher, or why I left the detective agency. If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid it would crush him.
What have you been to me today?
Well, as you can see, I'm a little less confident than people might think. To prevent Ryuji from getting hurt, I covered up the truth. But by doing so, have I held him back? Did I do the right thing? I couldn't turn to anyone for help, and everyone around me thinks I'm so smart that I should just be able to handle every case on my own. Even if I tried to discuss it with them, they'd just say, "Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Hazo. No problem's too difficult for you." But
I see.
you're different. Unlike them, you don't have that kind of prejudice towards me. You've traveled far and wide and have had all kinds of experiences. It must have taught you a lot.
Huh.
Most importantly, my intuition tells me that you're someone special. That I can trust you and that you can help me. Right? So, I'd like you to be the one to decide whether we should expose the truth or not.
I didn't think about that.
Oh, you don't need to tell me what you decide, and you certainly don't need to decide right now. Let's just say I'm leaving this teensy tiny matter up to you. Alright, let's head back to the detective agency. You can mull it over on the way. Once you've made up your mind, just tell Ryuji and Sango your verdict.
Huh. Usually. Guess I don't know.
Hey, Traveler. Hey, Detective Hazo. You're back already, huh? I bet you're tired. Well, I just bought some tonkatsu. Care to join me? There's plenty for everyone.
We'd love to. But wouldn't you like to hear the results of our investigation first?
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's not happy with the results, we might not have anything to eat later.
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the Traveler's conclusion first.
Okay then. Over to you, Hazo and Traveler.
Don't worry, just tell us your findings. Everyone trusts you, as do I.
I see.
But how? How could this be?
Huh. So, that's what really happened?
Ryuji, I know it's hard to accept, but...
Wait a minute. Sorry, I have quite the stomachache. Sango, can I take the day off?
Oh.
Sure, of course. Take the week if you need it.
Oh, Paimon hopes Ryuji will be okay.
You're telling me.
I didn't expect things to turn out like...
Neither did I.
Just give him some time to himself. I think he'll eventually come to accept it.
I'm still a little worried, though. What if he doesn't come to work tomorrow?
Then we'll go to him. Don't you worry about that, Sango. You need some time to process all of this, too.
Point A. Eight o'clock the next day, huh? I feel bad, but you know, must be done. I talk to Sango.
Ah, you're here. Don't worry. Ryuji came earlier this morning.
Huh.
I guess he can handle a lot more than I had thought. I was honestly worried he'd suffer a breakdown.
Huh.
But as of today, it seems he'll be fine.
You're not here?
He went over to Natsuke Nogen Crafts to buy something.
Let's go find him then. Shall we?
Before you go, Hazo, I kind of understand now what you meant when you left.
Oh, really? I'm happy to hear you say that. All right, time to find Ryuji.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Sango.
aren't you going to say Ryuji?
What did you left the agency?
Now that I think about it, it's like a slap in the face. He said, some things will always be more important than the truth.
Natsuke no Gen Craft. I think it's up there. I think. It's that one shop that I can't access until I finish the whole all Sakura Blossoms.
toys?
Yeah, it's the kid, isn't it?
Uncle Ryuji, was my daddy handsome? I've never seen what he looked like.
Of course. Takatsukasa Isamu was a very handsome man. Also, it's not uncle. Call me brother.
But
Huh.
you look so old.
Well, I'm still your brother.
Huh? How come?
Huh.
Because he treated me like a son.
Huh? Who are you guys?
We're friends with your big brother Ryuji, and with your father too.
Oh, really? Yay! I've met loads of my daddy's friends today. Can you tell me some stories about him? I really want to hear them.
Yeah.
Sure. Why, I know enough stories about your old man that if I started talking now, you'd be all grown up before I finished them.
Come on.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I don't want to grow up too soon then. Maybe when I'm 100. No, 200 years old.
How old do these people live to? Jesus.
300 years old. Yep, I'm gonna wait until I'm 300 years old before I become a grown-up, so that I can make sure I finish all the stories first.
It's adorable. They're adorable. Okay. Holy, that's a pretty long one. But I think I have to end stream early today. But I think I'll continue it. I'll continue it tomorrow. Let's end first. Oh, this is gonna be quite the long. Let's find someone
Wherever in
nice to
this
read.
world I roam, I carry memories of my home. The wind knows me.
Let's see. Ooh, this one seems interesting. Let's rate them.
Welcome to Netsuke Again Crafts. Can take things out of these sculptures as well.
I just know you guys will be so fucking frustrated if we die one more time. Happy birthday, Izzy.
And